YouTube, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, baby. It's your boy KJ. I'm back with another banger. And y'all know how I love a nice little NBA backdrop story, like a story from one of the plays or a game that we didn't know. You know what I mean? I love to hear the little backstory on it. So today we reacted to Kenyon kind of giving you the backstory on when they faced the Nets. When the Nets faced the Lakers in the playoffs. And just talking about how it felt to play against Shaq and Kobe and the whole team. And I'm gonna let y'all hear it, and then we're gonna chop it up and talk about it. You feel me? So don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel, guys, and we gonna get right into this lit content. Let's go.
Game in itself, we fought, man.
Yeah.
Like we fought tooth and nail with them dudes. They just had been there and had a much more dominant force than we could, imagine at that juncture for 4 consecutive games. Like, of course, you play him once here and then once there, and it's like, all right, he do what he's supposed to. Night in, night out, night in, night out. You like
that man,
Lord.
Yeah, that man. He'll wear you down, and we just didn't have nobody that was equipped to guard him. Even trying. There was a couple of times when Kmart was like, "Coach, that man, he's just too big.
He's doing it by committee,
too
man.
strong." Yeah, and we just. And we all know this, that played in the league when Shaq was at his prime. If he wanted to play, you can't. There's nothing you can do.
Nothing.
You can't guard that dude.
No,
he dominated.
I tell people, listen, Father Time guarded Shaq.
Yep. That's the only thing.
The only thing guarded Shaquille O'Neal was Father Time.
Facts.
Because I was out there, and we talk about basketball and this, that, and the third, and people talking about dominance. And hey, man. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah. That was your second year, so you were still hella young.
I'm 23 when we played them, man.
Yeah.
And just turned 23.
Froggy, jump out the roof, right? Jump out the building.
Them dudes was, man.
Ready, dog.
Yeah. I'm saying, like, this is Kobe. Like, so me and Kobe graduated high school the same year.
96.
96, baby.
This is our 4 years in college, so this is year 6 for him in the league.
Yeah.
This is my second year. So, yeah, them dudes was established already. And then them the pieces that they had, man, and you got to pick your poison with them at the time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right? Either you're going to double Shaq or you're going to play him straight up. Right?
What you do?
If you double Shaq, somebody
pick your
open.
poison.
We tried all of them.
None of them work.
One game is like, let's just play him head up.
And then you got guys that, I'm saying, and he's a willing passer.
Yeah.
So then he's zipping that thing across the corner to Devin George and Derek Fisher and Robert Ory.
Yeah, Derek Fisher,
knocking that
Robert
thing
Ory.
down. Then we got to still try to play Kobe one-on-one, and like, good luck, man.
Derek Fisher and Robert Ory ain't missing.
Good luck. But
they not
to
missing.
go out and compete, man, and each game for myself, I think I got better each game, the 4 games we played first. Got better each game. Game 4, people know what that was, man. Trying not to go home, right?
Yeah.
Sweep on the table.
Yeah.
I gotta look it up. Did they get swept? I gotta look.
We right there, man. Like we right there. I ain't gonna even, like
every game.
Every game we was right there.
Right there.
So, each game in it.
Dog, you hear what Kmart saying. Kmart, and you got the coach right there at that time. I don't know why I can't remember his name. That's crazy. But anyway, I even did a video about him. But anyway, you see what Kmart's saying, man. It wasn't nothing he could say bad about them guys because that team had already jailed. And when they met him, it wasn't nothing they could do about it. Like he said, Robert Ory, Devin, then you got Fisher. These are like supporting cast. But then you got Shaq and Kobe, and then he couldn't do nothing with Shaq. Kobe was a beast. Never mind. We ain't even gonna get on Shaq yet. You dealing with a young Kobe. A guy that's telling himself, you ain't gonna beat me. Like, this is MJ2, right? This is MJ squared. So you dealing with that. And that's a hill to climb, like straight up hill to climb. Then you dealing with 300-pound Shaq running the floor, passing, doing what he want to in the paint. Shaq had good footwork. I don't care what none of y'all say. What that guy could do in them Reebok pumps wasn't nobody ready for. SHAQ was too dominant. He was too big. He was too strong for any one player. Then if you double SHAQ, there was somebody left wide open, right? And they had 3 shooters on the floor that he just named off a while ago. So, I mean, that was... And I just got to respect that because he was a first-round draft pick. Like, he was one of them ones. He wasn't no wimp. You know, he went first. And his career was, you know, it speaks for itself. But a dog know a dog when he see one. So, like, he look at that Shaq like, man, we can't do nothing with him. Like he said, you got to pick your poison. So what did y'all do? Yeah, you pick your poison. You either double SHAQ or you play him head up. And, like, either one of those were hard. Like the coach said, they couldn't do nothing with that. Couldn't do nothing with him. He in his 2nd year in the league. Kobe's in his 6th season, right? I can't remember how many years SHAQ had been in the league. But anyway, you couldn't do nothing with SHAQ. I know that much. Crazy. Got to hear that one more again.
Itself, we fought, man.
Yeah.
Like, we fought tooth and nail with them dudes. They just had been there and
knew what it took.
Had a much more dominant force than we could imagine.
Shaquille O'Neal was that dominant force. Dominant force all the way live.
At that juncture for 4 consecutive games. Like, of course, you play him once here and then once there, and it's like, all right, he do what he's supposed to. Night in, night out. night out. You like,
that man,
Lord.
Yeah, that man, he'll wear you down.
And
tough, we just didn't have nobody that was equipped.
No, look at that big, strong body. Just look at that big, strong body. What could you do with this?
That man,
what could you do with
that
this?
man, he'll wear you down. And we just didn't have nobody that.
No. Think about that. Now, I went and played a game one day, and I'm good at playing off ball, shooting guard, stuff like that, point. I never played this type of ball, like what they call that organized ball. But I knew what my strong points were. Went to the gym one day hooping with some coworkers, some friends, and man, I got bodied. I mean, my friend put all kind of body on me. You talking about jumping, he bodied me when I jumped. Jump for a rebound, he put that body on me. Ooh. And that was the first time me realizing, like, dang, I was not ready. You know, him putting that body on me, that cut my 3 to 5 games or however many games down to 1. I did not have enough strength to do all that running, jumping, and constantly getting bumped. You know what I mean? It takes a lot of energy out of you, whether people realize it or not. Well, I didn't at the time, but I know it now. And so I'm thinking about, do you know what kind of stamina you got to have to play ball, to guard SHAQ, and to constantly get bumped by him all night? Come on, man. It just
was equipped to guard him. You know, even trying, you know, there was a couple of times when Kmart was like, Coach, that man, he's just too big.
He's too big.
He's too strong.
Too strong.
You know, and we just, and we all know this, that playing the league, when SHAQ was at his prime, if he wanted to play, you can't, there's nothing you could do.
Nothing you could do against that big guy.
You can't guard that dude. He dominated.
I tell people, listen, Father Time guarded SHAQ.
Yep. That's the only thing.
That's the only thing.
That is facts. Father Time guarded SHAQ. And his will to, if he wanted to play or didn't want to play. That was it. Other than that, you wasn't stopping SHAQ. You wasn't getting over on SHAQ. Come on, man. Let's be real. He was just too dominant. Kobe was too lethal and SHAQ was too dominant. So Kmart, that's one of them cats I can remember. Like, I didn't have his jersey or nothing like that, but I'm just saying, you remember how dominant he was playing for the Nets. You remember him and Jason Kidd and them, right? When you look back, even if that wasn't your team, you still knew who Kmart was over there. Something to deal with over there, I'm just be real. And so for him to say what he's saying about SHAQ, man, come on. You know it's true. You know it's true now.
Guarded Shaquille O'Neal was Father Time.
Facts.
I was out there. And we talk about basketball and this, that, and the third, and people talking about dominance. And hey, man, I'm trying to tell you.
That was your second year, so you were still hella young.
Yeah, I'm 23 when we played them, man.
Yeah.
And just turned 23. Like, it's that, right? Dudes was, yeah, man.
They were balling, dog. They were just balling.
I'm saying, like, this is Kobe. Like, so me and Kobe graduated high school the same year.
96.
This is our 4 years in college. So this is Year 6 for him in the league.
Yeah.
So you think about somebody that's they practice probably 3 times. They weight lift and practice 3 or 4 times a day. And this is 6th season in the league. He done had several conversations with Jordan by now. You're not messing with that cat. He's so far ahead of other people as far as his work ethic, his training, his attention to detail. Kobe was that. 6 years in the league, he was just constantly getting better. Shaq just too dominant all around. Nothing you could. Shaq didn't even care for all that extra. He was still too dominant. That's how good he was. Like if he had to work ethic of Kobe, man, nobody would have ever touched him. What they would have won about 10 in a row? Come on, let's be real. But yeah.
This is my 2nd year. So, yeah, them dudes was established already. And then them the pieces that they had, man, and you got to pick your poison with them at the time.
Yeah.
Right? Either you're going to double Shaq or you're going to play him straight up.
Right. Either way you lose. Either way you lose on that.
We tried all of them. One game is like, let's just blame it up.
And then you got guys that, you know what I'm saying, and he's a willing passer.
Yeah.
So then he's zipping that thing across the corner to Devin George.
You can do.
Derek Fisher and Robert Horry. And they over there knocking. 3
people that don't miss. They rarely miss. And if they do miss, they fall in their shots and they playing defense. Come on, man. We talking about some nice players, pieces on that team. So just tell me what y'all. I just want y'all to hop in and come and tell me what you think about Shaq's play. And if you don't know Shaq's play, go back and watch it. Go back and watch some clips. Then come back and tell me what you think in the comments. Because they were pretty dominant. Him and Kobe were like something to deal with back in the day. Not to mention Derek Fisher, Robert Horry, and Dev. Man, come on, man. The team was just something to deal with. So you guys hop in the comments. Let me know what you think about what King Martin is saying. Let me know how you feel about that. If you agree or disagree. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that hype button. You can slide that like button over. And if you like the content, hit the hype button. It helps spread me around. You know what I mean? It's good for small channels like myself. So yeah, man. It's your boy KJ. And I'm going to catch you in the next one. Peace.